All right, what's up, everybody? I'm back, and today we are going to be going over a global roadmap, kind of what's going to be happening in the next few months on global, presumably. And I also wanted to go over a should you summon on this Halloween banner. So we're gonna do the Halloween stuff first. Now, Dokkan dropped this banner. I don't even remember. It was like a week ago or something like that. And basically, it has a bunch of really good units on it. Uh, so it has Bardock, who before last celebration had only returned, or had I don't even think he returned. And then Cooler, who's extremely good, like top 10 or like top 5 best TURs, if not the best TUR. And then it has Blue Kaioken, who's a phenomenal leader. He's a phenomenal uh character, and he's a fantastic linking partner for like LRUI Goku, Blue Bro, stuff like that. Future Gohan, who's a great leader. Hybrid Saiyans really needed it, and overall he's a great unit. Um, and then of course I had Android 13, Namek Goku, and uh Transforming Vegeta on there. These units I'm not gonna go over today, as they're not as good as these four. Uh, these are more sought out, and they're just like better. Android 13 solid, but I don't think he's on the level of these guys. Uh, and Namagoku's still extremely good. I just feel like he's a little overshadowed by like Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, just because Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku's better, and he uh he gives more ki in his lead. I look for that because I like the ki 4. But yeah, so then Transforming Vegeta is just a joke at this point. He's on like every single banner, and we're tired of it. We don't want him here. So yeah. So I've compiled some teams for these characters. We have the Cooler team, the Bardock team, the Gohan team, and the Blue Kaioken team. So these teams are meant to focus around damage or the character themselves. So if we look at Cooler's team and for example, Strength Cooler is an extremely good unit, and in my opinion, his best linking partner is this Final Form Cooler. Now, this Final Form Cooler, his pass was a little lackluster. Attack and defense 100%, launch conditional attack, which is chance to become super attack. So he only greatly lowers defense. So when he gets his EZA, it'll be well needed. Um, but he's a great linking partner for Strength Cooler. This Frieza. Now, I kind of thought about it, and what he does is he gives target Goku allies Ki 2, attacking defense 30%, which Cooler's target Goku, I believe target Goku, right? Yeah, target Goku. Yep. Everyone on this team is target Goku. No, sorry. Turles is not, but the rest are. So, you put him as floater, he'll be giving support. It's great. Um, this Frieza is extremely good. Still, in my opinion, I think he's the best transforming unit out of all of them, and he's a staple for this team. You could switch him out for like I don't know, full power Frieza, maybe. Or you could switch him out for full power Frieza if you wanted to. I'd just say the base are these two units. Then really this is all interchangeable, but you're gonna want to go with these two first. Now Turles is here because he's a phenomenal support unit. He's a key 3 attack 40%. Like that's really good. This cooler is here because he's also a very good support unit. He's unconditional attack 30%, and then if you're an extreme, if you're an extreme class ally, key 3 defense 40. So he'll be giving defense and key. And like I said, he's also a support unit, and he's solid. So these are interchangeable, but you'll always have a support unit floating, and you'll have a great linking partner, and they'll be doing lots of damage. So that's Cooler's best team in my opinion. Now onto Bardock. Bardock seems a little harder because it's not as focused around Bardock as the cooler team was. But let's just look at it. So we have this Bardock. Now, he was really hard to find a linking partner for because his best linking partner is actually the Bardock and Gine, which is kind of weird. But yeah, they're his best linking partner in base. Now, of course, they're not on either of his teams, and obviously, I want to use their teams, not teams that they're on, because if it was teams he was on, he'd be on Goku Family, you'd be able to switch this up a lot, right? But if you just pulled them and you wanted to use them for their lead, these are the teams. So, we gave this Bardock, this Super Saiyan Bardock, this is his best linking partner. Uh, well, one of his best, because it was a choice between him or the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock, the strength one, and he doesn't give ki. Yeah, he doesn't give ki. That's like it. So I said, screw it, we'll give him ki and attack 20%. So he's also a support unit on top of that. So he's best link partner and support unit for him. Now, in this team, I included Gohan because Gohan is very, very good. And if you have Gohan, you want to run him on this team. So Gohan's great. And then Tora is a support unit. So Tora's a key 3 attack 30% for all allies. Which is very good. You'll have him running as support. And Turles is on here again for support. And then this Gohan's best linking partner is Strength Ultimate Gohan. Now, I don't like Strength Ultimate Gohan. And it's basically because I hate his guard thing. There's a medium chance. But if you look at it, other than that, he gives all allies defense 50%. He stacks attack infinitely, and he's a great linking partner for him. So, you basically, it was a choice between him or Physical Ultimate Gohan, and Physical Ultimate Gohan is good if your health stays above a threshold, right? It's key 3 attack 100% and defense 120% when HP is 80% or above. So the only way he's going to be like super defensive is if his defense is or if your HP is up. And then performs a critical hit once only in defense 40% when HP is 79% or below. So yeah, you're going to want to keep your health up, and this team there's no option to do that except Turles' transformation. I believe restores health. I'm not sure. Tora actually restores health per giant form category ally. But there's no one on the team except Tora. So, yeah. There's that. Gohan. So, Gohan's team is basically just Hybrid Saiyans. He's a Bond Master and Disciple and Hybrid Saiyans lead. So Gohan's best linking partner is this Trunks. Now this Trunks is incredibly good, and them together is great. They're both really hard hitting units. Once again, Gohan's on here. Gohan and Strength Ultimate Gohan, and then I also put here AGL Super Saiyan Gohan from last year's million download celebration. Then I put this Goku and Gohan. Now he's on here because it's a great linking partner for Gohan. He gives support to Goku's family category allies, which everyone except Trunks is on here. And if you somehow get this Gohan to transform, when performing Ultra Super, so you get an additional attack 59% if there's a Super Saiyan Goku on the same turn, and he counts as a Super Saiyan Goku. So there's that. Now moving on to Blue Kaioken's team. Now Blue Kaioken's team is a really hard hitting team. Blue Kaioken, overall, his best linking partner for himself is Super Saiyan God AGL Goku from the Tournament of Power. But I decided to put in UI Goku here because UI Goku is such a good unit that you put them together, even though they're not sharing like one link or something like that, it's very good uh offense and defense. Because UI Goku for 7 turns, just basically a guaranteed dodge, and like he infinitely stacks. So there's very good synergy there. And then we have Goku and Frieza, who are very, very hard hitting units. And then MVP 17, who these two you're going to want to put together because MVP 17 can lower the enemy's attack and defense. And they do more damage if the enemy is defense lowered. No, sorry, attack down. So yeah, those units you want to run together, and he also gives key 3. Yeah, and defense 60. And then we have LRK and Khalifa. They're still very, very good units, despite being, I believe, 2 years old at this point. They're extremely good, and their best linking partner is actually their TUR. Now, if you cannot get their TUR, I would run them with something like Kefla. I can't really think off the top of my head, but somewhere in there. But yeah, basically, you can't run 3 main rotations, so someone's going to have to be running on floater. I will say MVP 17 is a good floater to run, even though Key's not really going to be a problem on this team as they all share the tournament power link, which is a very, very good link. You know, you never know. See, tournament of power, Key 3 attacking defense 7%. So, yeah. Very good link, and it's a very good team. Now, we went over all those teams and who you would put on them. Now, should you summon? If you're a new player, this is a definite banner to summon on, as Bardock has a good lead, Cooler has a great lead, Blue Kaioken has a phenomenal lead, Gohan has a fantastic lead, Android 13 even has a pretty good lead, Namegoku has a great lead, and Transforming Vegeta is arguably the best Pure Saiyan's lead we have. So, if you're a new player, yes. Now, if you're a avid player who might have none of these units but has units like UI Goku and stuff like that, like let's say you you had all these units. You had Trunks, Gohan, this Gohan, and these Gohans. Let's say you had all these units except this Gohan, and you really want him. Should you summon? Maybe. It's basically at the end it's up to you. But in my eyes, yes, I would summon. Like same thing with Cooler. Like on my main global, I don't have Cooler. I don't have Bardock. I don't have Blue Kaioken. I don't have Gohan. I did a few summons. I ended up pulling Gohan and Bardock. I'm still gonna go in because I need Blue Kaioken and Cooler. So stuff like that. It's basically what do you need the most. But Bardock, for example, I'd say is the weakest out of all of them. Not attack wise, but more teams wise. Bardock is not needed on any team to make it fantastic or really push that team that extra mile, right? Unlike some units like Trunks, Future Saga, Hybrid Saiyans, Vegeta's family, he's incredible on all those teams. And without him, the teams are kind of lacking. Same with Gohan, like his own category. Goku's family, Android slash Cell Saga, Super Saiyan 2, like they're all incredible, incredible teams with Gohan in them. If not, they're meh. Uh, I will say Super Saiyan 2 without Gohan is still really good. But Bardock is not a unit where it's like, okay, well, here's my Goku's family team, and I need Bardock in order to push it. Though, in my eyes, Goku family is a little weak if you don't have these units in particular. You can still make stuff work. Like I said, he's a great support unit. And he also infostacks defense. So, like, boom, right? Um, Same could go for Gohan. There's no team that Gohan really needs a push in, or that really needs a push for Gohan. The only one I could think is Future Saga, as if you don't have some of the Int Future Saga units, um, like LR Rose, basically it's a lot of Goku Blacks. for the Future Saga, you could always use Gohan for that. But of course, this Trunks exists, and he's incredibly good. But Gohan's still good on that team. And Future Saga is just stacked because it has stuff like Vegito Blue, Goku Black, and Zamasu. This Goku Black, this Vegito Blue, Guasu and Zamasu. So it's not really a team that really needs a push. Goku's family, like I said, the other Gohans you really want. Transformation Boost is such a broad category, and there's so many good units on there. Like Cooler himself can carry the team. You could throw Cooler on there, and then put like copy Vegeta, Cell, Ribrianne, and Super or Second Form Frieza or whatever, right? And then Cooler will just be so good on that team, right? You see, there's such a broad spectrum, like extreme, extreme, super. So it's definitely a team that does not need Gohan or Bardock, but they do need Cooler because you don't want to use Boo's lead because Cooler and all these Friezas, it's just great. Um, so yeah, Bardock and Gohan are two units that you don't need the push. Though I will say Gohan for Hybrid Saiyans is very good because you're not gonna. He's an attack 130, and Gohan's across the board 170. No, it's HP and attack 130. Uh, and really, this man hasn't been on many banners. Not that I could think of. None that point out to me. And overall, like he's a bad unit. Let's be real. The only redeeming part is defense 50 and racing attack. So, yeah. Now, Blue Kaioken. Blue Kaioken is kind of a 50-50. Blue Kaioken does push a lot of teams, but he also is not needed in teams. Realm of Gods, he's a phenomenal unit in Realm of Gods, as you're going to have a lot of Universe Survival Saga units in Realm of Gods just because there's so many good Universe Survival Saga units. So you got that going for you, right? He's not really pushing the category as there's many fantastic units. Vegito, Gogeta, UI Goku, Black and Zamasu. You can run a full extreme team. Beerus and Whis together. Beerus is a monster. He's not totally needed to push this team. Universe Survival Saga. Sorry. Universe Survival Saga. A little bit. So, Jiren's a fine lead. Jiren's fine. He's a 150 lead, if I'm right. Yep. So you're not getting a 170 boost. So ideally, you want Blue Kaioken for that 170. But if you run stuff like Jiren, Kefla, Topo, Dispo, Tech Hit. Oh, right. Tech Hit is a 170. So, though Tech Hit's really bad, that's another option for the lead. But I would say Blue Kaioken is the best leader for Representatives Universe 7. Sorry, I meant Universe Survival Saga. He's the best lead for Universe Survival Saga. And he's very good on these teams, but I don't think he's an essential unit like something like UI Goku is. Actually, sorry. If we're saying UI Goku's an essential unit, then he is an essential unit. Anyway, perhaps of Universe 7, he definitely is a unit that you really need. This category is already weak enough. Like, it has really good units on it, but there's not a high number of them. You have two LRs in the category. They're both incredible. Like, this is the best category lead to this day, number-wise. See, 177. And like, 1, 2, 3, 4. What else are you gonna put on there? You're gonna put on. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you could throw on like, oh, Evolve Blue 5, and then God Goku maybe, or this Goku. Like basically, you could throw this Goku on here, who's very good after ZZA. This Frieza you want to stay away because he decreases superclass allies attack by 15%. So you're not gonna want him on your team, or else your team will be doing less damage. But overall, he's a driving force on both teams that he leads. So, if you were to jump into this banner, the units you would want the most out of it are Blue Kaioken and Cooler. I guess Android 13 too, if you wanted to run like Target Goku or Androids. But, they're meh teams. Um, I, Also, if you're a new player, I guess Vegeta too, because he's the best Pure Saiyans leader. So, sorry for rambling on and on about these units. Now, we're going to talk about the roadmap. So, let's look at the banner schedule. So, currently on Global, as you can see, we have this Halloween banner, and we just got off the Gohan banner. We got this Rising Dragon Carnival banner, but it's literally just a filler banner. There's not many good units on here. I mean, Launch and Oceanus are good. Uh, but like she's just a Ramagod support. He's good though. Meh. Only Namekians. Meh. He's very good. Extreme class. Meh. Yeah. So we have this filler banner, and then we have this Halloween banner, and this does not match up in the timelines. Basically, next coming to global should be Gotenks and Boo. Yeah. Okay. So the timeline got like weird because if we hop over to here, we can see Gotenks and Boo came out. Right? They came out the 6th of May. And then after Gotenks and Boo was a bunch of filler LR banners, and then Kefla came out. So then after Kefla was Ultimate Go. No, was Blue Bros, Jiren, and then Ultimate Gohan. Yeah. So here's Ultimate Gohan all the way in August. So here we are on global. He came in October, right? So Gohan was so far ahead, and Kefla too. Kefla came, yeah, August. When on JP, Kefla came in May, I believe. No, June. Okay, yeah, June. So she came in June. Gohan came in August. Uh, no, sorry, I'm getting confused. Kefla on global came in August. Then Gohan came in October. And then Blue Bros, that banner, the Golden Week banners. No, sorry, not Golden Week banners. The Tanabata banners always come in December. And Jiren's part 2 for that. So they'll both be in December as our kind of Christmas celebration. So that leaves us with Gotenks and Boo as the Golden Week. The Golden Week for Global is, I believe, the first week in November. So that's where these banners should drop. Now, I want to talk about like what's on these banners. So, on Gotenks banner, you had Gotenks, Super Saiyan 2, Goku, Piccolo, Trunks, Gogeta, and then the Gotenkses. Gotenks banner should probably stay the same. If we look at Vegito's banner, wow. Okay, so here's Vegito's banner. The only overlapping character is Super Saiyan 2 Goku, I believe. Yep, that looks like it. Yep, okay. So, The only overlapping the only overlapping character was Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Do I think they could sub him? Maybe. Just because this was not that long ago, I think it's a possibility. Who was? Hold on. Let's look at Gohan's real quick. Yeah, okay. Then, on Gohan's banner, Piccolo was overlapping with Gotenks banner. So they could. Wow, I cannot find sub today. Anyway, they could very well sub these two out. And stick in random stuff. They could make Gohan's or Gotenks banner. They could put on something like I don't even know what they would do. I don't know. Dokkan will figure that out. But they could sub them out. They keep the banners the exact same. Gohan's the same. Um, it's looking like Gohan's was the exact same. No, right. Okay, so we got Beerus on the Gohan banner, and JP didn't. Who did they have instead of Beerus? Okay, so they had Bardock? Yeah, they had Bardock instead of Beerus. So we got Beerus on them, and then a week later we got this banner. So yeah, only Piccolo would be taken off. Or both Piccolo and Goku could be taken off. They could be kept the same. These two units came back during 5-year, but I don't see why they would not return, as 5-year was 4 months ago. I want to say 3 or 4 months ago. I'm super bad at mental math, but 5-year was in July, so it's gonna be September by the time this banner drops. So we should be good on these units, and they're still both very, very good units. So yeah, these Gotenkses, I mean, they can't not be on the banner. Now this Gotenks right here, this Gotenks could get his EZA. They could give him his EZA during this celebration. I don't know if they will. They'll give a global first 120 EZA. So yeah. Let's look at Boo's banner. Boo's banner has quite a few overlapping characters. So Boo will be on the banner, and this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta was just on Buhan's banner. Buhan's banner also had Super Boo, and then that's it. So also Cooler was just on Gohan's banner. So Cooler could be gone. They could sub out Cooler, Boo, and Vegeta for something else. Zamasu and Broly, once again, they were back 5-year, and they're still extremely good. So, yeah, the only thing I could say is they might not want to get rid of this Boo because of like they put Gotenks on his banner, so they're gonna put Boos on his banner. They could always sub out this Boo for Ink Kid Boo and then give us a double 120 EZA. I doubt that, but they could spoil us. We never know. But Kid Boo just got his EZA on JP, and Global is also getting. Where is he? Sorry, upcoming. Yeah, we're also getting on the 29th. We're getting Super 17's EZA. So they could sub him out for Kid Boo. They could sub both these out, put Kid Boo and Phi Kid Boo, and then possibly something, whatever. So that's how I think those banners will change. I think they'll get subbed out, and I think these three will get subbed out. Cooler, these two could stay. I have a feeling he'll get subbed out. So yeah. I mean, yeah, that's about it. Who was on Vegeta's banner? Okay, so yeah, okay. So yeah, like I said, the AGL they'd put the int and phi kid boost on his banner. So that's about it for November, early November. Because after November, it should be um hold on, November. So I can't remember exactly what time last year's banner dropped, but you can expect it in the first week of November. So somewhere around there. And then we can get a 2 week break, or this banner would be up for 2 weeks, and then get a filler banner right here. And then this week, I'm calling it the 25th, like around the 25th, around Thanksgiving, we are going to get a Dragon Ball Heroes collab. We got one last year, and now they've been pointing at like a LR Dragon Ball Heroes unit. So around mid-November, if not, or around like late-ish November, we should be getting a Heroes LR, Heroes Dokkan Fest, whatever. So that's how it should look. So first week, or okay, let's go back to October. The rest of this week, up until the 5th of November. I want to say 5th. Yeah, okay. So up until the 5th of November, will the Halloween banner be out? So, it'll be out for another 2 weeks, and later this week, Super 17's banner will drop. Yeah, Super 17's banner will drop, where it's his EZA banner. So we'll have that, and then beginning of November will be Boo and Gotenks filler banner, and then Heroes banner. And then after Heroes banner, I'm not really sure what they're gonna do up until the like till our celebration for the Blue Rose, because I'm expecting this to drop like Christmas time, like probably this week. These two right here, and then yeah. So the beginning of December they could drop like, what is a banner that is not released on Global? They could drop Frieza. They could drop they could do a lot of things. They could drop Frieza, they could drop Turles. Um there's a new Gogeta coming. They could drop Gogeta. It's really whatever at that point, because we'd already had Kefla released. We already had Gohan released. So we're up to date on UR banners except for Frieza. So maybe you can expect Frieza. Frieza could come sooner than later, but we'll never know till we get there. So that's about it for this video. This video is probably super long, and I'm really sorry. So thank you so much for anyone that watched the whole thing. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.